Alrighty, there we go. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the stream here. I certainly hope you're having a great day. Not doing too bad myself today. Now, today we're actually going to be playing, we're going to be back in Colonization. We did start this series last week. We've just kind of playing through it and just kind of show you what, gaming was kind of like. And this game took place, or came out in 1994, so kind of an interesting little, just different game. You know, we played Planet Coaster on Tuesdays and MechWarrior on Friday. Two very modern games, two very different games, and then you have something like this. It's just something that about this game still is very fun to play. Now, speaking of Tuesday, if you were here, the stream got cut a little short, unfortunately, and I really couldn't explain it very well. What happened was we were playing just fine. All of a sudden, power went out at my house. Apparently, it was actually more than just my house. It was pretty much almost citywide, at least. It only lasted for about 15 minutes, but unfortunately, those 15 minutes were right towards the end of the stream. By the time I actually got everything back up and going, it had been about 5 minutes left of the stream, and at that point, we were pretty much done. We would have been wrapping up anyway. So, thankfully, even though I kind of complained about it, the Planet Coaster's autosave feature is pretty neat. We only lost a little bit of time. It'll probably take me about 5 minutes to complete the bushing. I'm probably going to work on that probably this upcoming Saturday, so you'll see some more progress there. I want to try to get all the bushes in, at least on the inside and outside. And then I don't know what we're going to be doing next Tuesday for Planet Coaster, because I want to kind of move on from Thunder Falls. So we'll see about that. We'll, figure it out when we get there. So I don't know yet quite what we're going to be doing, but hopefully it'll be something fun. But today we're playing little Civilization, and I've got the game pulled up, as you can probably hear by the great 8-bit sounds you can hear in the background. So let me go ahead and just pop open the game here. You'll see here that there we go. So if you weren't here last Thursday, this is Colonization. Pretty much we are tasked with settling the new world. Essentially, we're actually in the northern part of South America. You see, we actually do have 3 colonies here. We have New Amsterdam, which is our first colony. We have Fort Orange down here, which is kind of our second colony. Is more of our silver mining, kind of our money-making place. And then we just started another one called New Holland. This place is pretty much going to be primarily a defensive colony. It's going to produce a lot of food for us, so we can produce more colonists there. But also, it's going to provide some defense for any ships coming into and out of this little something like kind of like a port, I guess. Just kind of defend New Amsterdam a little bit more. We're going to put a lot of defenses here. So I think that'll be pretty good. So let's go ahead and get into it then. I gotta remember what we were doing. It's kind of the other thing. Now, let's see. I know we were exploring with this guy. We'll explore a little more. We were exploring with our scout as well. So we'll have him plow clear New Holland, because we had just gotten that one done. We'll also send this guy back to Amsterdam. We really don't need to send him with anything, but we do need to pick up a few trade goods to trade with the Indians, as well as probably pick up a few more, maybe some tools, maybe? I don't know if we have plenty of those tools or not, because I know we started producing them last time, but we're only producing 8 a turn. So we do need to get something going there. Maybe an ironworks might help. We also need to get some places for gun making going. We don't have a master gunsmith, I don't believe. Let me take a look here. Don't believe we have one in New Holland. But that's something that would be kind of nice. I don't think we have one yet. But that'd be okay if we can find one. That'd be great. Let's see here. Let everybody else go. Now, if you're coming in here and you realize, oh, this is not what I thought it was, you're correct, because you're probably thinking of Civilization. And funny enough, it's made by the same person. So if you're a big fan of the Civilization series, it's also by Sid Meier. This was kind of his first Civilization game almost. I bet you, I don't know that for certain, but I can almost guarantee you this is where he started to get some of his ideas for his Civilization game. Came from here. So it is kind of neat. We got an older statesman up here, so let's go ahead and get him into our government building here. And to be honest with you, we really do need some more colonists. We don't have, we have a couple of people here. We've got a couple of indentured servants here that we could train. But in all honesty, we really don't have that many people here. Oh, that's, I want to go here. There we go. fine there. Yeah, essentially what I did there is our lumberjack was, we had 100 wood there. We couldn't hold it anymore, so we just decided to go ahead and have him go to our carpenter shop so we can actually use some of that wood to build those buildings faster. Do something like this. Let's head on down here. So he's already cleared this area. We're going to plow this area up. Let's go ahead and just move him up north then. Orders, we'll have this guy start exploring around the Great Lakes, or keep exploring around the Great Lakes, I should say. Thankfully, our turns are actually taking a rather short amount of time, at least. What do we got here? This is... He's a tobacconist. Not a bad one to have. A master blacksmith, never a bad thing to have. We have petty criminals after that. How much is a... let's see here, gunsmith. Let's just go ahead and buy one. Also load up on the rest of these guys with some trade goods. Those trade goods will actually trade with the Indians, and we'll actually get a lot more silver out of them. Essentially, that's what happens. So, alrighty, so we got... Oh, this guy became a... became a elder statesman. That's what I was talking about. Let's send this guy to be a statesman. Reason being is that it's a little bit easier to train colonists in the harder jobs, like the free colonists, than it is just the regular ones. But we can always have one of those guys go out there. Fishing is kind of one of the lower jobs, so you can have them do something like that and become a free colonist a little bit faster. Because of that, I do want to clear 2 of these guys. We'll have those guys go to New Amsterdam so they can wait there to be trained. Have that guy wait there. We're just going to go head straight south with this guy. And this guy's going to plow clear. No orders there. And this guy will continue up. We're pretty sure going to try to finish up the North America, and then there's a little part in South America I haven't explored yet, so I want to get that done too. So, right now, they're trying to raise our taxes again. I'm just going to... Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button. I meant to throw all the sugar in the harbor, make sweet water. But I guess we're paying more taxes now, which is not great. It's up to 6%, which could be worse. Speaking of worse, let me tab out of here. Let me turn down the audio just a little bit here. You can see my Steam there. No big deal. And the game crashed. Alright, well, that worked pretty well. By the way, if you're curious, or if you want to play this game, you actually can get this on Steam. It is available, I think it's like $5. It's not that much. Let's see here. I think this would have been our... Thankfully, this game, even in 1994, actually has an autosave feature, which is amazing. Because, it very well could have been we lost a lot of moves there. There we go. It looks like we didn't lose much time at all. Have him plow clear there. This guy can go to New Holland. That's good. He can make it in one turn. Essentially, when we declare independence, it's going to be really, we're going to have a bunch of troops land. And it very well could happen where they all land in one spot. And we need to be able to make sure that we can get cavalry around our towns quickly. So, it's pretty good. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and make him a fisherman. I'm thinking, you know what, let's go ahead and just buy and complete the newspaper. I know it's going to cost us a little bit of money, cost about $4 grand, but I want to get a schoolhouse built here so we can train some guys faster here, and it's going to help us quite a bit. And you see here, we got quite a bit of it back already, so I'm not too concerned with it. So I don't think... See, what I would do is go ahead and put this guy in as a teacher. The problem is I don't think this guy can produce enough food. Yeah, we're losing 5 food a turn already there, so let's not worry about that right this second here. Let's see here. So don't worry about these guys. Nothing yet. We'll have this guy go straight south. And this guy head back to New Amsterdam. South. We've got a little bit of area to clean up still. I'm gonna maybe start looking at another location for another colony, because it is one of those things where you're always trying to figure out where to go next. We haven't got any cotton going, which might be something we need to go look at. I don't know quite yet how we're going to do that one yet, but we'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and head there. So they got a stable here going. What do we want to build here? Build a church, why not? A church is going to help us with helping with immigration. The more crosses we produce, the more likely somebody is to want to immigrate to America for free. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're actually at the bottom of the world now. Alright, so... Alright, so that guy's back in port then. So I believe... Unload all these. I don't think I can do that, can I? Oh, I can. Awesome. Let's do that. Alright, so that guy can now head to the Indian villages. And both of our pioneers are out of tools, which is kind of neat because we ran out of them right as we were done kind of finishing up New Holland, because New Holland didn't need too much in the way of pioneers, so that's pretty good. Once again, Free Colonist has become a fisherman, although unfortunately it was the wrong one. He's going to go to Colonist. He is going to go to Elder Statesman now. So hopefully maybe he'll start training and try to get both of those done. How many more fishermen do we need in New Holland? We need at least 2 more. Or we'll need 1 more. And then, because we have 1 coming here, we'll need to train 1 more. And then, so the one we have out there, hopefully will be it. Then we can put the expert out there and put him into fishing themselves, and then we'll just take our expert from there and move him to it. Once we get the school built there, we'll have him move over to start training more fishermen there. I believe, yeah, we can do this way. I'm going to send both of these guys back to New Amsterdam, because if we don't, then we won't get any more tools. Let's see what these guys got. Well, they're expert fishermen, and they didn't show us anything, but that's okay. So now I'll just send my scout back to New Amsterdam, and then we'll have them explore here shortly down south, once we get there, that is. Oh wow, so this is one of the events that can happen. So the Spanish and England have fought each other. The English have decided that it's not worth continuing in the New World, so they're giving all their colonies to Spain. So if you look here at the map here, these 2 dots will turn yellow. There they go. So that means they now have a bunch of Spanish colonies here, which probably means that they'll be coming after us next, which is not great, but... Okay, so we'll need to go get some tools or something like that. Or rum. We have a lot of rum we can probably throw in there too. This guy's going to head to New Amsterdam. He hopefully should take the most efficient route, but I don't know if he will or not. How much rum do they have here? They have quite a bit of rum there, so we can probably take some of that. And not have to worry about it too much. One thing though from the Civilization games that I kind of wish was in this game though is the auto explore feature. I do love that. I mean, honestly, I've only played Civ 6, so they offered it free on the Epic Game Store. I figured I'd try because I've always wanted to play one of these games. And for some reason, he rode right into Fort Orange. I don't know why he would have done that, the auto explore feature is awesome, and I think and something like this would be awesome too, just so that you don't have to try to remember what you're doing with your scout or your in this case my privateer the entire time. So would be nice, but unfortunately that's not how that works. At least I don't know if he just didn't come up with the idea yet or what. You know what, that fisherman should be going to the new place, shouldn't it? Oh well, we'll get him on the next turn. We got Adam Smith. This guy, this is awesome. We can build factories now. The factories actually produce, factories produce actually 1.5 times more stuff. So that's probably the next thing we'll do here is probably build the rum factory, just so that we can have a little bit more money coming in. So no big deal there. That guy is now in New Amsterdam. We'll go ahead and take one of those trade goods out and give him. We'll give him tools. Why not? Because I think they said they wanted tools. So hopefully, after we give them the tools, they'll also give us the trade goods as well. Sometimes it seems like it takes forever for people to make their move. Cool. So one of our indentured servers has become a free colonist now. So if you see here, the guy in the town hall is now actually a free colonist, which is awesome. 3 dragoons and 2 artillery. Nope, I don't think I will. Every once in a while, a king will just offer you military units for stuff, but don't really need them. At least not right now. I mean, I might here soon, because especially if the Spanish decide to attack me, but if they do, that's a problem for another time. And for some reason, I don't know why, but it seemed like my throat and my nose kind of clogged up. I was okay a little bit earlier, but did have to go outside for a little bit and cut grass, so that might have something to do with it, but could be wrong. Now let's see here. What can we build here? A fur factory probably would not be bad. Essentially, a fur factory will allow us to build more coats faster, so we can sell those even quicker then. So that's not too bad. Let's go try to trade with these guys again. Trade with village with 100 tools. We'll take the 600. We'd like to have silver. Oh, I was gonna. I want to try 4 go pack go 4. Thank you for the follow there, sir. I do appreciate it. Funny enough, it seemed like we were struggling for a while to get to 25 followers. I don't know why we did, but now we've hit 25. It seems like at least one. We at least get one more stream, which is pretty neat. I think we're up to 27 or 28 now, so that's pretty good for somebody who's been doing this for 4 months. Well, yeah, I do appreciate it. Yeah, this is a game that I've played for a while. When I was really young, I used to watch my dad play this, and he showed me how to do this. And somewhere, I don't know exactly where, but I'm pretty sure we still have the original floppy disk for this game. And I know floppy disk, people don't know what they are, especially kids. When I say kids, I mean I'm only 24, so I mean, it's kind of weird though. I kind of grew up in the generation I knew what those were, but just because my dad was, very into computers. So I know what a floppy disk is. I've used I've used a couple once or twice, but they were just kind of at the end. I were really into CDs when I was growing up. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and trade with this village, see if we can get some more trade goods. That works for us. I mean, we're buying silver for pennies, which is awesome. And then I know we're mining it as well, but, you know, the more silver we can get, the better. Guys working our way back through Central America now. This guy's back up here now. Let's see if we can get him fishing. So this will we need one more fisherman here. We'll put a farmer here. We'll have to get maybe either get one of them or train them. Just don't know quite what yet. Something like that. Really? I've never tried running it in 1080p. Why, I'm not sure. I know, funny enough, my dad has has played this game. We have a 56-inch TV in our family room, and he's actually plugged in a laptop into there and just played this game on a 56-inch screen. It still looks like this, funny enough, but you know, it's still kind of the funny thing. You can take a game like this and it still works really well on a screen like that. So I always thought it was kind of funny, but yeah, it seems like this game is kind of an odd game because it's a really old game, but still people like enjoy it. Even like, you know, if you even watch the channel at all, you can see kind of the games I play. I play games like Mech Warrior 5, stuff like that. These are really like more modern games, really new games, and then it's like this one, and it's still just as fun, or even, you know, more fun than those are. So let's see. We need a warehouse here. I think that's the next thing we're going to go for here. Yeah, I think we'll be good there. Got a fortress here now. Let's go ahead and make that rum factory now I'm thinking about it. Let's do it that. Let's go ahead and exit out of there. I'm trying to think what else I was trying to do. You know what? Let's have. Yeah, my nose is acting up a little bit. Oh, nice. See, I would never, you know, to me, this is still good. I mean, I have like I'm trying to think. This is a 27, I think this is a 27-inch screen, and it fits perfectly. I can read everything fine. Everything still looks good. I mean, if you look at the stream, it still looks really good too. So, to me, you know, it's cool to watch and, you know, see something like this in HD. But this works just as fine with me too. So, but I never thought about putting it on a virtual machine, which is kind of neat. I'm just running Windows 10 here via DOSBox, and it works out pretty well too. This is how, if you play it through, like with Steam, if you get it through Steam, that's how they actually launch it. So, I mean, it still works well, and I'm okay with that. For a game that's older than I am, it still runs pretty good. But it's kind of funny though. There's games like this that run really well, like on systems like this. There's a game that me and my dad love to play called Rebellion. It's Star Wars Rebellion, and I have it on Steam. But for some reason, it just loves to crash. I don't know why that game does it. I've tried playing with it. I've looked at either, you know, trying to modify game files just to try to make it run better, and it will run, and you just have to remember to save a bunch. But it crashes so much, and it's a little bit frustrating because some of those games can take a while for that game, and you just want to keep going and you don't want to stop, but then you realize that it just doesn't want to work. So let's get this guy out there. So I don't think we need any more fishermen. The other two will be trained while they're up there. I know it's not ideal to put a guy in here as a statesman because he won't train nearly as fast. But I really don't have any more colonists, and I could just go over and buy a bunch of them, but even at that point, I have these guys just sitting here, so I'd rather just have them train as well. We really don't need to. Oh yeah, yeah, send it to me. I don't know how you do it. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see a screenshot of this game running in 1080p. I have this guy to go to New Amsterdam to sell that silver. You know what? No, I actually wanted to go over to Fort Orange, have the guy just unload the silver here, and then we'll have him go back up to New Amsterdam to pick up trade goods and tools, I guess. And speaking of tools, we can actually probably get another blacksmith in here now. that we have all of our fishermen and everything back out there. And then once we hit 100%, 100%, shoot, what was I going to say? Once we hit 100% liberty, we can probably put our gunsmith in there and have no problems too. But also another problem that I did say, I don't see an armory here. So we'll have to create that here soon too. But yeah, I never thought about using a virtual machine for doing something like that. I mean, I've used virtual machines before. I know I've talked about it a couple times on the channel here, but when I was, I mean, I'm an IT major in college, and so we used VM machines, and we would just, we would just play around with them. Really, we didn't really do too much with them, just because we wanted to see what we, just kind of used to learning them. But I never thought about running this game on an older VMware virtual machine just to try to do something like that. So, but I mean, I've seen people. What were we doing? We were doing something in the class, and we were running a virtual machine off of a normal computer with a Raspberry Pi, and they were playing something off of it. I don't remember what it was, and we did stuff like that with it. We would never. We would learn about it, but we weren't too serious with it, so we would have some fun with it. And I had a great professor for that class, so it was a great time. I'll get that on the way back. Hold on here. Did I create an extra fisherman? I might have. It's not the worst thing in the world to have an extra fisherman, but I think I might have. Let's go up to here. There's not really much there. I came over here to get trade goods, and I came over here to get something else, and I don't remember what the other person was. It was a person. I was a farmer. That's what it was. Where's the farmer at? I thought I could train a farmer at least. Expert farmers, there it is. We'll also grab missionaries too, because there's a free colonist there, why not? Because there's quite a few Indians around us that are a little upset, but hopefully we can kind of calm their nerves. And as I'm thinking, I didn't make enough, or didn't make an extra fisherman. I just haven't moved that one guy up to the New Holland yet. Orders there. Let's have this guy go to New Holland. But it's funny enough because if you ever go look on, every once in a while I'll just kind of scroll through some of the higher or some of the bigger people on Twitch, and I've kind of noticed like nobody plays. I mean, there's very few people that play games like this anymore, which is kind of sad because there's some really good games out there like this, and it's fun because I was like, I'm also besides technology, I love technology, but another thing I love is history. And like history, like how games develop and stuff like that, I love that. And like this is original, like a Sid Meier. This is a Sid Meier's game, which he made a bunch of different games. But I'm thinking I have a couple of his games somewhere. I know. Did he make Locomotion? I think he did. I have that one. I actually have a CD for that one. But he created the Colonies or the Civilization game, which is very huge, or which is hugely popular. But I always say that this is probably how he got started in it, and this is just neat to see. But people kind of forget games like this, which is kind of sad, because you can actually really see how games develop and things like that. So maybe that's just me. Maybe I just maybe a little more nostalgic for a time that I never saw. But that's okay. population increase. Let's go ahead and send this guy to New Holland. But you know, I was actually, when I saw this game was on Steam, I was kind of surprised. Because I didn't think a game like this could actually survive, or not only survive on Steam, but could actually run on a modern computer. But it makes sense how they launch it with DOSBox and things like that. So let's have this guy head south now. But yeah, I was actually kind of surprised. It's only like $5 on Steam, so you could just very well just throw it in and have it go, which is kind of neat. Yeah, I don't think this will take too, you know, I was kind of curious how long this might take. I guess we're throwing all of our trade goods in the harbor then. That's unfortunate. This guy is going to stay there. I think we need to have this guy head south here. Go. Have this guy go up here. We'll keep the trade goods on there just for now. This guy's going to produce more food up there for us. Yeah, that's how we're going to do this, because I get an ore miner here, which I need to find a place where we can trade an ore miner. Let me look down here. I could train one there. I'd have to lose my blacksmith, but I can do that. So let's have this guy. Hey, you know what? I gotta move this guy first. More teacher. And have this guy go to ore. And you know what? Let's not sell ore at the custom house, because number one, I think we have plenty of money, but two, I'd prefer to kind of keep all that as much as we can on there, just so that the blacksmith can keep producing as much as he can. All right, you know what? Let me take a look at this real quick. I'm really kind of curious how to see it, how this works here. Let's look here. Oh wow, this is see, this is the one that Herbs just put up. This is what I guess it looks like in HD. That's kind of crazy. A little bit different because it's just how everything's laid out, but that is still really neat. Man, I should look into it. I can tell the game's been kind of updated. You can kind of tell these are a little more HD graphics, things like that. But that's a really neat thing to see. And it's amazing how people can do stuff like this, and I try to, but you know, I'm not that great at it yet. But yeah, that is really neat. Thanks for sharing that. Let's jump back in the game here. Oh, if I can. Yeah, that's what I figured. I've seen stuff like that. There's the first thing I actually ever streamed on Twitch was Roller Coaster Tycoon. I did Open RCT2, which kind of takes the original Roller Coaster Tycoon and kind of there's a lot of quality of life updates to it and stuff like that. So it seemed like it's kind of a new thing that they're doing is taking these older games, somewhat updating them and adding some stuff that we wish we would have saw in the original games, and actually making it a little bit easier. There we go. We kicked the Spanish out of that colony, or the Indian village there. Why not? They might come after us for that, but you know what? That's okay. What worries me, though, is the Spanish are taking a lot of money out of here, and that kind of worries me. Look at that. We got our last fisherman there, so we'll go ahead and throw this guy out there. So we're producing 30 food a turn here, which is ludicrous. Hopefully we'll get the warehouse built here soon. For some reason, we're holding 169 tons of food, but hold on here. How's that working out? We don't have a warehouse, but we're holding 169 tons. Are we just producing that much food a turn that they can't throw it away fast enough? That might be the case. Not really sure, but that's pretty cool. Let's have this guy head down to New Amsterdam. Drop off those trade goods there. Why they kind of, you you saw a couple pop-ups that said the Spanish were burning a bunch of camps. What worries me is that we're going to lose all that silver trading we've been doing. That's what kind of worries me. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. We might have to start fighting the Spanish here soon because they're starting to get in the way a little bit, and I hate to say that, but you know, it happens. The only way I can think of maybe doing it is actually going over to Europe and buying a bunch of soldiers. I don't know. Just to, essentially, it's more of a military thing where you have enough military power that hopefully they'll kind of back off. This game with multiplayer would be rather fun. It's just something completely, it'd be different. I think this would be kind of fun. Might be a little difficult with combat though, and just kind of the timing of it all. Because if you think about it, some of these turns can take a while. Now, thankfully, my turns I've kind of gotten a little bit further, a little bit smaller. But there'd be a couple things you'd have to work out with it. But I wouldn't see why you couldn't play multiplayer with this game. It'd be actually kind of fun, I think at least. All right, I'm gonna have this guy go to New Amsterdam. I'm gonna either go buy or either make 6 dragoons real quick and just have them. Because I'm feeling the Spanish are coming after us here soon, and a little concerned about that because we really don't have that much of a military. Fair enough. If I hit F6, which also switches my camera, there we go. Hold on, that's at the right button. All right, there's a way I can do this. Reports, and there's a military one. Colony advisor? Yeah, there it is. So I do have some military. Not all of it's great, but hopefully we can I might just go buy 6 veteran soldiers. I think they're $1,800 a piece. I almost have $18,000, so I can buy 10 of them technically. So I can buy 6 pretty easily. It's armored all with horses and have 6 more dragoons. We got De Soto in our midst now. So yeah, the Lost City rumors are always positive. That's pretty good. We'll continue turn there. Let's see, who do we want to go for next? We'll go with Ferger. Why not? Oh no, the silver mine has been depleted. No, that's not good. But oh well. If that's the case, then gotta go live with that, I guess. What kind of concerns me, though, is that we're not producing a lot of food here. Or we're producing 1 less than we should. And it's not the worst thing in the world, but still. Come think about it, though, we can't actually buy... Hold on, view... European status. Yeah, we can't buy trade goods anymore. Well, that sucks. But oh well. I guess this will be the last ones here. It's not like we need money, but still, it's kind of the whole point of it. Kind of stinks, but such guys should be out to sea by now. That's good. Head south more. We might have to just cross the mountains where we're at. It might be the easiest way to do that. Let's have this guy head down to New Amsterdam. We're not using our blacksmith or our gunsmith right now, just because I want to train a few more people there, and hopefully we can we don't go over budget on food there, because would be great. Some colony here. We got a warehouse here. Let's just go ahead and do the expansion here. You know what? Let's actually take it back. Let's do a lumber mill, because that'll help speed that carpenter up to... You know what? We have the money. Let's go ahead and just buy it. And we'll have this guy head back out to the lumber. Well, to wood cutting, I should say. Cool. We actually got another ore... nope. Wrong guy learned ore mining, which is not ideal, but... oh well, we can do this. We can go more... Have him go to Colonist. Have this guy go to Statesman. Have this guy go to Ore Miner. Let's kick this guy out because he's just a indentured servant, and we'll have this guy go to Statesman because he'll trade a little bit faster with that. So that works out a little bit better, hopefully. Yeah. This guy can head to Fort Orange, and we'll drop all that silver off. Let's see here. Let's drop all the silver off so they can hopefully sell at the end of this turn. It's a lot of silver still, but that's always good. I think we can put our ore miner in here. Yeah, we don't have quite the. We have two. You know, we have two good ore mines there, and we can't do anything with them, which kind of sucks. But you know, let's go ahead and cross the mountains here. You know, funny enough, if I'm not mistaken, don't you get an exploration bonus at the end? You know, just because I don't know why my dad always did it too, and you know, it's like I thought it always added into the exploration bonus of the game. I could be wrong, but you know, that's why we always did it. And I mean, fair enough, the pirateers can have other things to do too, but you know, that's just me. Alrighty, so. No soldiers there, so let's go. Ooh, we're actually 2 grand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Did 2 of them already come with horses? No, they sure did. All right, well, I can live with that. There we go. We're a little low in cash, but you know what? There's 6 more dragoons. We can kind of really boost our military up a little bit. There we go. Got a little bit of a lumber mill going on there now. You know, originally I was thinking about doing a randomized map on this one, but then I'm like, you know, if I want to be a little more entertaining, stuff like that, I think I want to go with something a little more comfortable with. I've only played 1 or 2 games like that, so that's why I decided to do with the American map. That's why, but man, everything's trying to be completed this turn, which is awesome to see, but don't have the tools for it, I guess. Let's have this guy head to New Amsterdam, and we'll go ahead and load him up with probably the last set of tools and stuff like that that we'll need. Oh, you know what? We'll need to keep those there. You know what we could do, though? Just kind of the cheaty way. We'll load him up, hit complete again. There we go. There we go. We're actually on to the plains now. Hopefully that we can get our guy down there faster now. Shoot. I'm going to have one of those ore miners go up to New Holland and start mining up there. I might send my gunsmith up there too, just because I don't think it's going to be a little while before we can actually start making a lot of guns at New Amsterdam. So it might just be easier to build a armory up near or up in New Holland, just to help with that. Now we're producing 40 rum a turn, and we're only producing what, 30. No, we're producing 44 sugar. So we still have more sugar than we actually can possibly make out of rum. So that's pretty crazy, to be honest with you. But still pretty neat. So let's go ahead. We'll do the armory next, just because, you know, we actually have extra food here now. We can actually get our blacksmith in there if we wanted to, or we can get our gunsmith in there. You know what? I'm making a decision. We're going to do tools here only, because that'll be roughly about the same amount between ores and tools, so I think that'll work out pretty well. So we'll send our gunsmith and another ore miner up to New Holland, and so that should provide us with enough. That should be the last square there. Cool. That should provide us with enough ore and stuff like that to to actually hold, maintain a gunsmith, hopefully. And they're two masters of the trade, so it would make sense that they could do that. And we have plenty of food. I'm not really concerned about food. I don't think I can make muskets yet, so yeah, I have to have an armory, which I can't make it actually. Let's go ahead and just make an armory. And we'll just go ahead and complete it because it's only 520 bucks. So we'll do something like that. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have dropped off some horses at New Holland, and then we can just produce. Essentially, that'll be our dragoon making city, because all that would do is it would produce guns, which we're starting now. It'll produce guns. It'll produce a lot of food, so it'll hopefully produce enough colonists. And eventually, it'll once we get since we have a bunch of food left over, we can actually produce horses here too. Which technically, I could probably just do this. Does that start producing horses? It does not. I need a stable. Well, it does produce 2 horses. So right now, it's not really worth it. But I will eventually. Let's go ahead and change this real quick. We'll do a magazine because we'll need that there. Or how much is a stable? The stable's only, you know what? Let's go ahead and buy it. I know we're spending a lot of money, but still, if we have it, let's go ahead and use it so we can get some more of our cities built. 100 tools, please. Silver. We'll take $50 for 100 silver, which is ludicrous. Have this guy go to New Amsterdam. We'll have two dragoons go to each place. So, and I think from New Holland, everybody can get to where they're going in one turn. So I'm not too concerned about that. If this still goes well, hopefully we might be able to declare independence early and we actually get a bonus for that. So that'd be pretty neat to see too. You see all these soldiers coming up. They're about to attack the village we've been trading with. I get a feeling. Oh, that's right. Crap. Yeah, I forgot you need tools to build muskets. So that would be the reason why he was mentioning that. So we need a blacksmith there. Which, to be honest with you, it would be easier to move this blacksmith. Let's just make him a colonist. We'll move him up there. Technically, we're only making 8 tools then. But since we have an extra one, or some extra food, we can. I'm trying to think where we could actually, we'll just have a guy become a carpenter. Why not? Because they help build this armory faster. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. You know what? Let's just leave it like that. We'll build an armory there. Eventually, we'll build weapons there, but it's probably a little easier than just to take that. Silver, we'll pay $50. It's a little easier, I think. I don't know. I think it'll be easier that way. It could just be me, though. Let's do this. Alright, this guy's going to New Holland. Go to New Holland. Go to Fort Orange. Go to Fort Orange. Fortify, and fortify. There we go. We'll have that guy fortify. That's the guy we moved. It's just to see if we can actually get some horses going there, but I guess we couldn't. But now we have a stable there, so we probably can actually. that's one thing I'm a little iffy about. If we can get our blacksmith up there, that'd probably be for the best. There was something else I wanted to do really quick, and I don't remember what it was. Oh well. Get that. Let's head this guy head to Fort Orange. I mean, the other thing I could do, since our trade wagon's not gonna have much to do now, since it's pretty much that village is gonna be gone and we're out of stuff to trade with it. We could have him start ferrying tools back and forth between Amsterdam and New Holland. We'll have this guy go to New Holland. Alright, there's a lot of frigates coming around, and I don't really like that. I mean, fair enough, I know we have a peace treaty with them, which is good, but, you know, still, it's a little bit worrying when you see a bunch of ships. Oh, we can't do that. Crap. Well, that sucks. We have to get a little bit more liberty there, which is not ideal, but, go ahead and make that guy a dragoon, or a soldier for now. We're only producing 4 horses, but you know what, we can actually produce more than that, can't we? Soldier. Yeah, let's do that for now until we can start building it up. We'd like to keep at least 100 horses there, but we'll see. Let's do something like that. All right, we actually, funny enough, we got another elder statesman, which is awesome. Or a colonist. Get the next guy in there. Looks like we don't have. Well, we do have this guy. More statesman. More. You know, it's probably actually over here, isn't it? Carpenter. All right, that works. And then we'll go ahead. Let's actually go ahead and build our dry dock. We'll also build our shipyard there. I think that'll work out pretty well. No orders. This guy can probably go to New Amsterdam anyways. This is going to get annoying, isn't it? That's why you have to go up and down. What do we get? If you guys weren't here with us last time, we actually found the Fountain of Youth 3 times. This is number 4. So, yeah. Oh, veteran soldier, expert fisherman, sure. Master carpenter, sure. Ore miners, free colonist. We'll take a weaver, sure. Free colonist. There we go. That's, yeah, that's number 4 that we found. That's a little crazy. Funny, don't get me wrong, it's hilarious. But, yeah, that's 4 Fountains of Youth that we found. So... yeah, I don't know why people had such a hard time finding it in the in history. I found it 4 times. It's not that. I mean, it's all in it's all in South America. It seems like it is. It's like there was like 2 right next to our towns, which is hilarious. Are we just not producing enough? Oh, we can't produce tools here yet. That's right. You know what? Why don't we just have him create tools? If we really, oh, here's what would probably be better. Make him a colonist. We'll make this guy our tool maker for now. We're creating a magazine, but would an ironworks work better? Or can we even build an ironworks? Custom house, college. We might not have, oh, blacksmith shop, there we go. Like, I know there's something like it, like there's, it's not the ironworks yet. The ironworks, I think, is the 3rd upgrade. Yeah, we can have this guy, which we don't really have enough tools. He can drop the silver off here, though. And we'll just leave him there for now, because I probably won't do much with him. No. Set straight north now. Orders with him. Have this guy run south. I think that's the last sundial, and that should be the main continent explored. I think there's a couple islands we haven't explored yet, but that's okay. Well, when we get our privateer up there, We will. Do we have this guy go to New Holland? Or do we have him go to Fort Orange? So the problem with Fort Orange is that we really don't have... Now we could clear that and put a farmer there, and that would help us with our food. But I lose that ore mine then, I believe, which I can always ore mine there if I want to, but then I have an extra ore miner to figure out what to do with. You know what? Fort Orange is having issues with food. Let's go ahead and make that a farming plot. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to have a ship go, or I'm going to have probably send both my ships over to Europe to pick up all those people. Care about that. That's awesome to see. Funny enough, that means they should probably they will start producing more food now, which is awesome to see. Yeah, we have an extra 4 food there, so when the next statesman gets there, it might go down for a bit, but we'll be able to produce. We'll be able to actually put him in, which is awesome. We'll head south now. Go to Amsterdam, pick up... Literally, it thinks we have like 20 people waiting there now. I don't really know if it's that much. I think it's like 8 people you get. Oh, that's not bad. $275. Have this guy head to New Amsterdam. I really don't need him anymore, which, you know, he's done a lot because he's... Actually, I think he's like our 3rd scout that we've got, so it's not too bad. So we'll have to keep an eye on this place for a little bit because, so it's under 50% now. But this should go up a little bit faster because we do have another person in there. And so we'll have an extra 2 food eventually there. You know, speaking of which, I don't think we can yet here. No. I know on the difficulty I'm playing on, I can't have more than 8 people that are for the crown, which is okay. It's how the game works, which is pretty good. Do we have any extra tools in New Holland to get our pioneer back? At least one of them. I really don't need both. I really would like to get this area plow cleared with that ore mine on it, because I know on the hill is not going to. The hill itself is not going to make a big difference when it comes to the food. It's kind of the worst for it, but you know. Not the worst thing in the world. So if you look here, we're missing 3 food now, but I'm okay. If I can plow clear this, I think I can put another food spot here. And I think that'll be probably the best for us right this second. So let's go ahead and make this guy his pioneer again. Won't need no orders for that guy. We'll have this guy sail straight south. And there's all that completed. It's out to... back to Amsterdam, I should say. No orders for him. Nope. Give them some food. Going to hit buy completed there. Have this guy sail straight north, right past the frigate there. Oh, where's that pioneer? There he is. Yeah, I don't know. To me, there's some rivers you probably could. Like, you think about like the Mississippi River or the St. Lawrence River. You probably can actually sail your ships through there. Especially, that would make it a little bit, you know, to me, well, even in history, it made it a little bit easier to like settle like the Midwest. So that would have been really nice to see in a game like this. Yeah, we have a lot of people sitting over here right now. That was our Master Weaver. Let's go ahead and arm this guy with horses. And we'll move him to the front because I actually have something he can do. We'll also move this guy to the front because we can have him in New Amsterdam. The rest of those guys I'm okay with. Any new ones? Oh, there's an expert farmer here. So we have to train one for Fort Orange now. We'll also get another Master Gunsmith because we can always use one of those. Alrighty. We took the first 6. That's pretty good. So we're going to get 12 there now. We should be able to build an ironworks here. We can. Let's go ahead and do that. We can produce more tools that way. Yeah, it's like, to me, that would make, in a game like this, it would make sense. I'm wondering if maybe he did that for it was kind of a simplistic choice where he was like, this is, he decided like this is how, it's only gonna move on ocean tiles, stuff like that. Because games like this, you kind of have to, compromise a little bit, I guess. But even still, though, we still talk about this game now. It's been what? This game would have been 26 years old now. And people are still playing it, so I mean, he did a lot right. So I mean, to me, oh shoot, I realized that we can't actually clear that land right now. All right, we'll have to get our scout out there to talk to those guys. But to me, that might have just been a choice that he had to make, and it's like we can either do, have rivers you can travel down via that, or maybe it was that, yeah, this game is hold on, I'm trying to think. This game is about a year older than I am. I turned 25 in, actually, a month from today, I turned 25 years old, so it's pretty good. So it's, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, you don't think of games like that. I mean, how many games that were made in, like, 2002 or 2003 that people don't play anymore because they just, game kind of fell out of favor or whatever. You just don't think about those games anymore, but games like this, it's like, oh, this game's still fun 26 years later. It's pretty crazy that way. Let's go ahead and just complete that one. We really need to get an ironworks there, or like a better blacksmith shop or something like that. That would help there. Oh, I'm tempted. All right, let's do it. Well, that didn't work out very well. Well, lost the 10 furs I was carrying on that guy, but well. I haven't done any privateering in a very long time, and I lose the first one. We can't do anything with that guy yet. When our scout gets up here, I'll just tell the Spanish to leave, or I'm going to go kick their butts. And if they don't leave, I'm going to go kick their butts. Pretty simple. I think they have a lot of soldiers up there, and what kind of worries me is the more the frigates out there, but we'll deal with them if we have to. I don't know if anybody else saw that. I'm pretty sure. We got Ferger, which should... Oh. Forgive all of our boycotts, which is awesome. Let's see here. There's the fort done. We'll get the fortress going here. Hold on. We're actually out of trade advisor, which is awesome. We'll get George Washington, because that's an awesome one to have, especially early, before we have... we've really declared independence here. I don't think we do. View European status. Yeah, the price of silver has... I think I accidentally crashed the market on silver, because right now you can buy 100 silver for 200 gold. At the beginning of the game, it was it was $2,000 for 100 units of gold. Whoops. Oh well, we made our money off of it. That is pretty funny, though, that we've crashed the market on silver in Amsterdam. But happens. That's why we have. That's why we kind of can't talk now. That's why you gotta diversify what you have. That's why we make rum, we make fur, we make coats, we make sugar. That's why I've been looking for cotton too. Because that will really just kind of have all three of them going at once, which will help us quite a bit. Oh no, the Tapupi tribe. I don't know why I call it. Funny enough, that's how my dad calls them. They always, every time, it's the Tupi tribe, but he always call it the Tapupi, which I think is hilarious. You know what? That's all he's asking to move his troops. I will pay him 450 gold. You see here, he's just marching troops through our land, which I don't like. Oh, very nice. I'm trying to think. How I started playing it though. my dad had, I think, if I'm saying, he has a floppy drive somewhere of this game. Where that is, I'm not 100% sure. But he actually had the entire files just saved on his computer, and he just run it from there. That's how he played the game. But it's like, and when I started wanting to play it, I just copied from his computer and play it, because it wasn't really that hard of a game to play. But yeah, it's just, then we found it on Steam. It was like $5, and it ran a lot smoother. It didn't crash. I have not had this game crash yet, except for I had the one time because I tabbed out of it, and every once in a while it doesn't like that. But yeah, it's still, it works out pretty well. You know what? We have a bunch of people here we can actually put into use. Leave that guy in there because we can. He's only producing 14 lumber though. So let's go ahead and just make him a colonist. That's a little bit more balanced than we were only producing 14 there, so. I'm telling you, it might just be that this game is so well received. I mean, anything from Sid Meier, is going to be good. I mean, let's just be honest here. Yeah, it just, to me, I think that might be why. I think Sid Meier's just has that name about him, and anything he puts his name on is going to be a good game. So why not keep it in stock like that? And especially, it seems like people have more recently been really nostalgic about games. They want to play older stuff. They want to play. I mean, you can see that in other industries too, like music. And people are starting to buy albums again. They're actually buying records. You see people, trying to look for some older technology that people still enjoy. And I think that's kind of the same with video games. Video games have, there's certain games like this. Roller Coaster Tycoon. I mean, there were the first two Roller Coaster Tycoon games are fantastic games. And people still play. I mean, I played them. That was the first thing I streamed on here, which is awesome, because they still hold up very well, and I think that's why people want to play them still, and that's why I think they keep them in stock. I think I think Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I think the only reason they're not selling that is they're having some issues with licensing now. But I think that's the only reason. Is I think they would still be selling number 3 or 1, 2, and 3, and I think they still sell 1 and 2 still. But people want to play them. They're still good games even after 10, 20, 30 years. Well, maybe not 30 years, but 10 or 20 years, they're still good games. So we can make these guys dragoons again. We're still producing plenty of horses still, which is awesome. No orders for any of these guys, I don't think, at least. I do wonder where the Spanish are going next, because that kind of, I don't want to no orders that guy. I want to get him in here making food. There we go. We actually have extra food here now for once. I'm actually kind of surprised that a game like this hasn't been translated yet. You would think, I mean, honestly, this probably would not be the hardest game to translate. I don't know any foreign languages like that myself. I know sign language. I know American Sign Language. That's what I studied that in high school a little bit, because in the U.S. school system, to graduate our high school or secondary school, as a lot of people call it, you have to take a foreign language of some sort. And I have a hard enough time speaking English because I'm not the most. I mean, I'm fluent in English. I know it really well, but actually talking it every once in a while, I'll flub a word, or you've heard me on stream. Just all of a sudden, just I run my words together really quick if I get an idea and I want to get it out there. But so I have no idea how you would translate a game, but I think something like this would be pretty easily, because pretty much besides the events, everything's pretty simplistic, and I think that's it's a good idea, at least. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. If you look here, the Spanish are now blocking my way to New Holland, which I don't like. I remember even in this game, or not this game particularly, but I've had it games where the Spanish have completely surrounded a colony of mine, which they're kind of doing now, and I've just had to fight them off. So I might have to do this with this one. Thankfully, I do have this fortified road of people, which is good at least. But I'm gonna have this guy head to Amsterdam, and what I'm gonna have him do is I'm going to have him pick up a bunch of muskets, because we have 1, 2, 3. I think this guy's a free colonist. There's 4. This guy. Why do I have an extra fisherman? Oh, because I bet you he was on we just got him. Where's he at? I think he should be right there. That's not what I wanted to see. I'm getting too many people. That's the problem. I'm going to clear his specialty. So we'll have 5 free colonists here, just to add to our dragoons. Which, if it gets to the point, we might have to just go attack the Spanish. I'm hoping we can get George Washington before then, because that would be a huge bonus if we could. We have a bunch of troops training. I'd say I don't think I have to explain this to you guys, but if somebody's watching this a little later or doesn't know, George Washington's a very powerful person in your cabinet. What happens is every time you win a military battle, he will. Every time like a colonist wins a military battle, it automatically promotes them to veteran, which, if not, it usually takes about 4 or 5 fights for them to get there, or even more. So George Washington does help quite a bit for you to do that. And it looks like they're kind of backing off a little bit, but I still think maybe not, because they're all right there. So hopefully we can get some muskets going, or get at least some guns going here. They might be a little expensive, but yeah, that'll be okay. Essentially, I need what? I got 5. You know, just saying, Washington. I mean, fair enough. Technically, it wasn't. I mean, Washington was a good general. Don't get me wrong, but it was more the French guy that trained everybody, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. The French general that came over and was like, "Hey, I'm just going to train all your troops because I have nothing else to do because I get kicked out of France." I can't remember his name now, though. The name escapes me, but big figure in history, and I can't remember his name. That's probably one of the reasons I didn't become a history major, because there's a lot of things to remember like that, and I would not be great at that. But yeah, you know, that's fair. I do wonder, though. I'm wondering if the French and the Spanish are at war with each other, because I do see a French dragoon there. I don't know that for sure, but it very well possibly could be that case. Or they just want to annoy me, which they're doing a pretty good job of. The only other thing I can think of is they're going to go clear out the last Inca place there, and then move north. So I could be wrong, but don't get on this next ship. Set sail for the New World, and then this guy, he can get on the next ship, but this guy's going to load up with muskets. They're a fortune right now. Holy cow. We'll need 3 of them, though. So there's that. We'll need horses as well, but we won't take as many there. I don't think we'll make the prisoner a soldier, but you know, probably not a great idea to have a prisoner go on a ship filled with muskets and horses. Pretty much everything he needs to become a dragoon. I'm just saying, probably not the greatest idea in the world, but we're doing it anyways. colonists there. Let's see how New Holland's doing with their horses. We're getting pretty good. What are we building here? We're building ironworks. Okay. I think the next thing we need to do is the warehouse expansion. Just so that we can keep our 300 horses there. I think that'd be a good idea. I think I'm gonna have my scout talk to the Spanish first. If they are charging an exuberant amount to have all them move from my colonies, I don't. Yeah, I really don't want to go with the war with the Spanish, but I might have to. Oh, we're gonna be older statesman. Awesome. Can he go down to Fort Orange? He can. So I mean, we got plenty of food down there now, so that'll work. I mean, technically, I know we're gonna lose another soldier because of that, but that's okay. I'd rather have statesmen than soldiers. But let's have this guy just go sail west here, and we'll explore these islands. This guy's gonna go to New Amsterdam with all the workings of a. This guy actually, I want to clear his orders. There we go. This guy, did we already plan clear? Looks like we already did. Yep, we did. Alright, cool. I'll just have him park in Fort Orange then. We don't really have any more orders for him. We don't have any more food here yet. Getting close though. Hopefully here soon we'll be able to produce more. We'll get that 100% bonus. We'll be able to put in a gunsmith there. I think what's happening is that the Spanish see us actually. I want to talk to them. Why can I not? Can I not talk to those guys at all? I might just have to use one of these guys, see if they can. Maybe not. Somehow the criminal also got on my pirate ship. I want to know how he did it in handcuffs. Be a good question to ask. Alright, so these guys now, we unload all of our muskets here. And horses. Alright, this guy. No specialty, he's going to become a dragoon. This guy's got no specialty, he's going to become a dragoon. This guy with no specialty here is going to become a dragoon. This guy right here with no specialty, he's going to become a dragoon. We're now out of horses, but that's okay. We have plenty more muskets, though. So we get, what, 4 more dragoons? I mean, let's look at something really quick here. I want to get a colony advisor. So we have quite a few dragoons in New Amsterdam right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can make our scout a 10th dragoon. I have no problem with that. My problem is do we attack the Spanish or not? Because I know that technically the Dutch really don't get anything from military conquest, but they really are starting to annoy me. I mean, to me, I would go down to their colonies and take them out too. I mean, that's not. If I attack the Spanish, I'm wiping them off the continent. Is what I'm going to do. Because this is getting a little ridiculous. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the game. Very important thing before military actions taken, you always save the game first. And then you go over here and try to find your scout. Yep, there he is. We make him a dragoon. No orders here. Let's kind of skip through these people here. An elder statesman could have moved, but oh well. Not with a war about to break out. That's funny. Oh, that's... I didn't expect that. The Inquisition, let's begin. The Inquisition, look out, sin. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty funny. Alright, let's get to our Dragoon. You know what? There's a private or a frigate there. Oh, look at that. Alright, we damaged it. Ooh, yay. That's the first shots in the Spanish-Dutch War. Where are my Dragoons at? There they are. Alright, save game of the Dutch. There we go. Here we go. Break the treaty. Alright, here we are. I already got one veteran Dragoon, which I didn't expect that. That's not good. Hold on. Load the game here. Hold on. I'm going to save. With this, I don't know how this is going to go, so I'm going to save it and just hope for the best. All right, we've got one Dragoon over there down. Before I do anything else, though, which one is this? A veteran one? It is. Clear his orders and clear his orders. We actually have one more there. Let's go ahead and clear. I had more than I thought. I'm going to keep 3 there fortified, so we have some defense still. This is going better than I expected. That went a lot better than I expected. Well, alright then. Well, let's keep going. Oh yeah, I probably should have moved those guys out of there. I didn't think about that. Oh well, there's a prisoner and 2 indentured servants. Well, there's a couple indentured servants there, but you know. That guy, no orders from them. Let's go ahead and just sail around a little bit with this guy. Stay with ships. There's another pirate there. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright. Let's keep on going here. We're on a roll. Let's hopefully we can continue this. Nope. Nope. All right. Oh, cool. Another hardened. Look at this. We don't need George. Keep capturing people like that. Let's save here. We're moving out of New Amsterdam and taking it to them. All right. We actually routed them, and we actually had a disadvantage. Ooh, it was not good. Save it here so I don't lose too many people. There we go. Alright, Alright, the French privateer was damaged. That was awesome. The reason I'm not trying to capture any of their... How in the world did a indentured servant take out another soldier? That's hilarious. Happens though, but you know what? We're running low on colonists. Maybe we should just start capturing theirs. Let's save it here. Now, do I go after their colonists? Because, I mean, technically we can chase them down. I mean, we have horses. We're going to... yeah, the French do some weird stuff in this game, I'll be honest with you. But do I chase down their colonists and try to capture some of ours back? Or do I run after and just start taking out their dragoons? I got a feeling the dragoons aren't going to go anywhere. But we'll send the veterans after the other guys. Save the game here. This war is going a lot better than I thought it would. Ah, dang it. All right, well. Have him go back here. Do we have any horses? We don't. I'll have him wait there then. Also, the other thing is the French have a city on an island that's one of it's free, and the other one's an Indian village. It makes no sense. I don't know why they would have done that, but the Spanish are losing quite a bit of their forces, but it's fine with me. No orders there. Head back to Amsterdam. This guy, I'm going to have him go to New Holland and pick up horses. So we can actually use some horses. Let's also blow up some French shipping. Or not. That works too. Okay, back to town here. This guy, we'll go ahead and save here. I think the French are starting to realize they might lose this. Dang it, hold on. Load this one up. Because that guy shouldn't have lost. I think I realized I didn't hit the right one, but that's okay. Head back to town. Go. This guy's going to go to New Holland. Why not hit the frigate? Ooh. Blow this guy up with the horses. Let's get there in the orders. Right, this is where I want to save the game. There. Well, poop. Alright, well. Try this one more time here. The autumn of 1655. There we go. There we go. I was hoping something like that would happen, but let's see here. I think this guy is pretty well and good to head to here. This guy does not have any horses left. Go ahead and have him fortified there. Before I move on to that guy, though, I do want to have this guy head into our town hall here. Let's have this guy move down this way. I think what we'll do is we'll save the game here and go after this soldier here. Yes. All right. Another veteran. All right. He doesn't even have guns, and see, he still won. I don't know how that happened. There we go. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't retain his soldier status, but you know, I think we've pretty much well won this war. I'm not declaring victory yet by any means, but we've taken out quite a few of their forces. Ooh, and that's what we wanted to just add to the defeat there. Putting a fortress up there. I didn't even think about that. This guy needs to head to... Have him go to New Amsterdam. We'll have him resupply there. Cool. Funny enough, we don't have a stable here yet. I didn't even think we would, but... There we go. You know what, we could probably make another Dragoon if we wanted to. There we go. No orders for that guy. Let's keep clearing all orders here. So let's go ahead into the town there. Go ahead and save the game here so we don't... Hopefully we can just go back if we need to. Right. Save the game here because we learned our lesson from last time that even unarmed a soldier can be deadly. There we go. We'll have this guy go back to New Amsterdam to go pick up some more horses. This guy can probably just attack the unarmed soldier here. And think about this: every time we capture one of their veteran soldiers, that's $2,000 we're taking. We're taking from them. So it's quite a bit of money. Are they going to offer peace now? No, I don't think we are. It's like prepare for war. We've been fighting for like 2 years now, or like a year and a half. So yeah, I don't know. I think even the Indians are helping us, which is awesome. There we go. We got a fortress now. I want to see them attack this now. I think this will be hopefully one of the things that helps stops this war. Let's see here. They did fortify there, so let's go ahead and get our guys back out there, doing what they do. This guy here, this we actually can put one of our ore miners out here. No, colonists, please. This guy first there, and there we go. That looks a lot better. Cool. We got another statesman. Awesome. Right now, it's either you're fighting fighting the Spanish, or you're becoming a statesman. Which, funny enough, that's kind of how America started. You're either fighting or you're being a diplomat, which is kind of cool. But this guy probably needs to go to New Holland so he can pick up some more horses. This guy can head into town here. Save here. this guy here. Hold on, load the game. I won't. Shoot, I think I hit the wrong one. That stinks. This is a little more fun though. I think this is a little different than what we did last time. Last time we were really just kind of being diplomatic as we could and trying to set up our colonies. And this time we said we're going to kick some Spanish blood, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and zoom the colony here. There we go, making 18 tools now, which is awesome. Now let's go ahead and produce a warehouse expansion here so we can produce more horses and stuff like that. And that'll help a lot. Stubbed my toe on something. I don't want to hit my toe on, but that hurt. Oh, dang it. Alright, well. Let's have this guy go into as an elder statesman. Dang it. Alright, well, that didn't work out very well. You know, we need to change this, don't we? Change. What do we need? Blacksmith shop. That would help. I thought we had that already. I guess we don't. This guy needs to go to New Holland and get some more horses. What I've also learned from these attacks is we probably need a cannon down here at Fort Orange, like an artillery, at least one. We'll probably get more than that, but we at least need one of those. Dang it. Hold on, load game. I think I clicked on the wrong one again, didn't I? Keep doing that. I don't know why I do that. Alright, hold on here. Hey, that's actually really useful. That might help us a little bit better. Francis Drake, why not? You know what? We'll go ahead and pay the $3,000 with 3 more veteran dragoons. That helps quite a bit. Why not? We'll hit this guy. Well, that didn't work out very well, did it? Did they just like have a rope attached to it, and then when it got damaged, they just kind of winch it back in? That's probably what happened. At least I imagine so. There we go. No orders there. No orders. Shoot. All right, let's save the game here. This one here. There we go. Orders for that guy or that guy. Let's save it here because usually with the veterans is how I lose. I don't know how I do that, but there we go. There's a farmer. A noble profession, if I do say so myself. I'll just start capturing as many people as I can. Because the less people they have, save the game here. The less people they have to fight, the better. Right, look at that. This guy's going to go to New Holland. We'll have our 3rd statesman in here. This guy rides south and attack that colonist. Attack that colonist. I'm going to save it here. There we go. Alright, this is, we've captured quite a few people. We don't have to worry about people now. That's always nice. That's the thing I've noticed about the Spanish. If you can hold out for long enough against them, they'll just start sending as many people as they can, and they don't care who it is. I didn't know they could do this. Yes, I would love a frigate, but I'm going to throw my rum in the harbor first. Let's have this guy go to New Holland and grab a bunch of horses. And if that's a free frigate, I'll take a free frigate. Can't say that 10 times fast, but I will take one. Right, let's save it here. See, this is one of the reasons I do like having a war like this before the main War for Independence, is that I get a chance to promote my my just kind of normal people to veterans, which is awesome. Won't have any orders for that guy yet. Like there, I just captured a colonist. Oh, it didn't promote him. I thought it would. That stinks. There we go. Took 2 people to capture that farmer. But that's okay. There we go. Now, really, we're just kind of cleaning up what little they have left, which is awesome. Which, to be honest with you, is not much. Now I'm waiting for like 10 more troops to spawn in our area. Ooh, they might have just dispatched a cannon against us. Oh, dang it! All right, we need some more artillery. Fair enough. Oh crap. Farmer needs to be back out making food. There we go. This guy needs to go in here and pick up a bunch of horses. I know we're going to lose a lot just because we're producing quite a few there. There's a soldier here that, see if we can find him. This guy, nobody's his colonist here. Nope, that's not him. Him. That's a weaver. Where is that soldier at? This guy. Move to front, maybe? There we go. I have him highlighted now. More. I'll get unload first. That would be a good idea. Dragoon. I think there's a guy in Fort Orange that needs some horses. So we'll do that. Let this guy move down here. Save the game. Dang it. Alright, well, that didn't end well. As a matter of fact, actually, this one, I'm going to leave him here because there is a soldier there that needs horses. So that guy go up there. This guy is right here. Come and give him his horses back so we can have a few more powerful dragoons. I'm just going to start throwing dragoons at this person. There we go. I don't know how many Dragoons we had to hit those two guys there. It's a lot. This guy can go there. Save it here so that we don't lose too much progress. Although on the bright side, though, I have a lot of free colonists now, so once this war is over, we'll have plenty of that was kind of a stupid move, but we'll have plenty of people to train, though. Hey, there's our frigate. Awesome. So I need to go to New Holland. Have to pick up horses once we get a good amount of them. Oh, that makes sense because it mentioned something about blocking our shipping lanes. If the guy's there, we can't get any ships when we can get out and around, but it's going to be severely slowed. That makes sense. Okay, that's pretty neat. Oh. Well, I just got, so if you guys are new here, I know some of you are a little bit newer. I actually have my phone just at the bottom of my screen here. Usually I'll check it just to make sure the stream's going okay. I check for latency and just make sure it looks correct. But it also gives me alerts of stuff that's happening. I just got a message that I am under a severe thunderstorm warning, which is not great. Thankfully I'm in my basement. But if you were here for Thursday's stream, you know that still susceptible to power outages, which happened last time. Good. Finally routed him. Let's save it here. I'm going to try to attack with this guy. We'll see how this goes. Yes, we got it. This guy needs to go in here and get some horses. This guy going to attack. Dang it. There we go. Now this guy can go ahead and sail down this way. You know what? That frigate has stuff on it, but I don't know what it is. Nor could I. I probably could have attacked him if I moved correctly, but I didn't know he was there. Or I would have. Look at that. Veteran status already. Well, that lasted. That was not great, but oh, the French are here now. It's actually not bad. I mean, fair enough, they're mercenaries, you know. I'm not against mercenaries. If you watch Friday's stream, that's the whole point of the game. You're actually mercenaries, but you know. I just realized that we had a camp up here of Indians that we had missionaries for, and the village was burned down, and so we don't have them. We didn't get our missionary back. Well, that stinks. Oh well. Do we have any horses down here? We really don't. We do have the ability to make them. We really don't have the extra food, so it doesn't really matter. Just gotta move in there and there. You know what? We're gonna try it. Because if we can win this fight, we have another veteran soldier on our hands then. Maybe. Or not. Alrighty then. This is going really well. I'm a little surprised. This guy we need to get down here. Take the wagon here. We capture the wagon train. Let's get these guys running down here. Let's not attack with them yet, but they'll be there. I'll be honest with you. Over the course of this kind of, Spanish-Dutch war, we've actually built a pretty significant force. Well, that was short-lived, but oh well. Have this guy go to New Amsterdam. This guy go to New Amsterdam. Orders, no orders. We're gonna have a lot of reorganization to do once this war is over, but that's okay. Because we need to start another colony. That's kind of the idea. Unless the Spanish have started Santo Domingo over here. We could, let's go capture it. Give us another port city there. There we go. I have the soldiers move back. I'll have the dragoons chase after this last guy here. And there we go. I think we have wiped the Spanish from our colonies. I mean, they're still here, don't get me wrong, but they're starting. There a few troops are starting to move around a little bit, but they're not nearly as much as they were. All right, so we got that done here. Let's go ahead and start building a stockade because right now it's kind of a vulnerable city. It's got 4 dragoons, and it's fair, but nope, that didn't work. All right, New Amsterdam's got a new statesman. Let's see here. Fort Orange could use another statesman. Let's get him in there. Let's get our other fur trapper. Oh, they're all up here. Let's get this guy actually on food first. This guy needs to get back to ore mining. These guys need to get back to fur trapping. There we go. Where did that one guy go? There we go. Got plenty of fur now. But yeah, I think we really kind of kicked back the Spanish on this one. But I think to kind of prove a point, we're going to go attack Santo Domingo. Because I'm a little upset with them because they try to capture a lot of our citizens. They've tried capturing our cities, which they were unsuccessful, thankfully. But, you know, let's go take it to them. Let's go show them that we're not going to back down. I do want to, you know, get some of these soldiers in here so that they can re-equip eventually. These are the guys I want to start moving to Santo Domingo. It's these kind of, the expeditionary force kind of here. But there's 5 dragoons that should be able to take out a city. Oh. Didn't expect another dragoon to be sitting there, but alright. We'll go ahead and just move our guys there. Crap, that's not the guy I wanted to move. So far, this is actually turning out to be been pretty good for us so far. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Go ahead and complete this one. Funny enough, we haven't really been able to produce a lot, or we haven't been making a lot of money during this. Oh, we finally damaged it, yes. Hopefully it'll return and never, or hopefully it will never return again, but we'll see. Yeah, I've just noticed we've been not making a lot of money. I think it was because of that silver. We really just crashed the silver market, and after that it was just kind of all over from there. I don't have a lot of horses here. What we're going to do is we're going to drop all of our dragoons to soldiers. Hopefully that will boost our horse production. There's a lot of people I need to move somewhere so that we can we'll just, what I'll do is I'll probably move them up north to like right here and just fortify them all. So go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and move that guy to New Holland. I think I'll just go. Essentially, I'm going to move them here and just fortify them for now. When I need them, I'll unfortify them, and then I can train them or whatever. So it just kind of depends. Alright, Expeditionary Force. Let's go out this way. Attack the Spanish Dragoon here. Alrighty. They've kind of built a nice little force of, or a nice fortress there. That's be a little tough to take out, maybe. But we'll see here. I'm kind of hoping the idea of pushing them, or pushing back, and start taking some of their towns, they might back off a little bit. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Don't know if they will or not, but we'll see. Alright, apparently we do have another guy there. That's interesting. But we don't really need him right now, so let's head back to the New World with that guy. Plenty of horses there now. Let's go ahead and get a new thing being built here. Let's build a college, why not? We should have had that guy go out and buy some horses. Well, we really don't have the money to buy horses, but we could probably use them. Alright, let's have this guy. How many soldiers do we have? Just foot soldiers here. We have 2 here, so that will be... Well, hold on here. Go to New Amsterdam. Did a ship have, like, sugar on it or something? Yeah, for that reason, oh, that's probably what that is. That guy had, we captured that one market, or the one, that's probably the French one we captured, and it had sugar on it. No orders for that guy, no orders. Let me check something really quick. How is the, holy cow, we need to get some sort of cotton going, because look at this. If you look here, cloth is actually selling more than silver is right now. That is crazy. So is there a town somewhere that, like, can Santo Domingo become a cotton place? I don't think it can. I think that's a sugar plantation. The only place that's close would be down here. I really don't want to put anyone. I mean, right there would be perfect, but that's a long way away, and that's a lot closer to those Spanish towns I was looking at, and starting to blow up a little bit. But the other place we could go is up here somewhere, probably down here. That's tobacco, which we don't have a tobacco place either. Something like there, maybe? That's ocean. Maybe right there we put a new town, and that becomes our cotton place, and hopefully we can make some more money that way. That might be what we do, actually. So let's do this. Let's get... we need a colonist. You know what? Yeah, we'll take this guy out. More colonist. We'll take this guy out. We'll make him a teacher. We'll move... that guy is somewhere. There we go. And we'll make him a lumberjack. So we have still plenty of food. But hopefully we'll train him to be a lumberjack here. Then we can move this one to our new town. That's kind of the idea I have right now. And you know what? That guy can go to our new town too. And that guy can start heading up to Fort Orange, or up north more. Technically, we're taking our prisoners of war up north, but orders for that guy. I've captured so many people. This is ludicrous. Go ahead and attack this guy. Captured him. For him. Let's save it here because we're actually attacking another military person, so it might take a little, might be a little more difficult. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Load games, make sure we get the right one. Yes, this one. Alright, you know what? Let's not attack with that guy. I think that's going to be our best option there. We're going to head up to Santo Domingo. Try that. Or not. Go to New Amsterdam. Is he going to route all of our guys? That would be terrible if he did. Well, this is ending. This is going swimmingly. It's not really, but this guy, I'm gonna have him wait here. You know, come to think about it, though, we also have a pioneer here somewhere. That guy. We have plenty of tools. Let's do that. No orders for him. No orders for him. Let's do nope. That guy there, we'll have him wait. He's going up north. North more. Him wait there. Nope. Nope. Alright, this is a lot of people. I did not expect all this. Alright, I think what we do is we're going to save the game. Here. I only have one dragoon. I really don't feel confident in attacking a town with just one dragoon, but I can capture the wagon there. We'll have all of our guys start marching back. Oh, we have 2 dragoons. Oh. I didn't know I had 2 dragoons there. Alright, well, save the game here. Go, we got one more guy down at least. We're gonna have this guy head back to New Amsterdam. Where's there? That guy's going. So he's gonna head to New Amsterdam. We'll have him head back to New Amsterdam. All right. Well, not ideal so far, but had a string of bad luck right this second here. Have him wait. I think I want to put. Oh, he's the last guy. All right. I want to put a pioneer on there next, and then we'll have him head up to our new settlement here soon. That's not good. If you saw that frigate pop in there, we'll have him wait. This guy's going to go with. He's got trade goods. He's going to go to New Amsterdam. I don't know how many people I have sitting there. I probably have, what, probably 20 people? Just 20 free colonists sitting there fortified so that I don't have to deal with them right this second. Eventually I will train them all, but or train as many as I can, but I don't need them. I got my frigate here. Really? Want to do that, huh? Where my pioneer? Oh, there he is. I wonder if I can slip past this guy. Maybe. If he doesn't, hopefully, he doesn't attack my my merchant ship there. Fingers crossed, at least. Good, he attacked my privateer. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and just keep on going. Let's go ahead and make a fort next. Let's have this guy sail out of here. Why does it say it only has a pioneer on it? There should be a farmer and a carpenter on there too. What? Oh, yes. Oh, cool. Alright, well. This one of these guys, this guy has horses on there. So we can do this. This soldier can now be, or a dragoon again. This guy can be a dragoon again. So there we go. We got 2 of our dragoons back. I think that's all. Well, we actually have 1 more, actually. So. I guess we have this guy head to Amsterdam. Pick up a lumberjack and a carpenter, so we can have at least a small town going up there. Oh, look at this, hold on. Look at that, that's crazy. That's probably not all of them there either. That's just the ones they can show. Let's save the game here. I'm gonna have, let's go attack the other, guy down here. Got quite a few more soldiers we need. Or quite a few more soldiers we need horses for. So now the price of muskets is almost as much as a is almost as much as a oh, I need to clear one of these guys out of here. Let's move him there, or move him there, I guess. There we go. Right now the price of musket is $19 for a musket. That's I mean, put it this way, I mean, at the start of the game you can buy or sell silver for that much. That's pretty pretty crazy when you think about it like that. Sell this guy up north here. I think that's where this is where we wanted it, because we do forest here. We'll have a good place to, well, we'll have food all the way out here. So probably all of this will make into, oop, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. That's also cotton. This is cotton. So we have 3 places to do cotton. We'll have 4 places to do food and our trees here. I think that'll work out pretty well. So let's go ahead and make landfall. So I'm going to run up north here. I think I want to go capture that Spanish town now. So let's go ahead and move our guys, or start moving our guys out that way. Another dragoon out here for the Spanish. Have this guy head back to New Amsterdam. Start blowing up some of their shipping out here, if we can. Tobacconist, don't really need him. So we're kind of getting to the point where I think we'll, I think we'll survive the war, no problem. But I think the issue now is that the economy we have is not great, because a lot of it's based on silver and rum, and probably, if I had to guess, rum is selling for terrible prices. Silver is even worse. So I think if we can get cotton and stuff like that growing, I think we'll be just fine. Although I will need to go find some cotton planters. Probably be a good thing to find. No, I didn't really expect it to go this way, but it's actually been kind of fun to do this. Actually have a little bit of a fight going on while we're trying to build colonies, and we were complaining about people, and now we have so many people we don't know what to do with them all. Complete the furs and keep on going here. See, now we're not just exploring oceans. I mean, our herbs was right. We couldn't just explore oceans forever. So now we're actually attacking people. Let's see here. How many horses do we have up here? We have 167. By the time I get a wagon train up there, we should have plenty. We should have plenty of them. Let's start marching these guys out towards Santo Domingo. We'll have them wait there. We have quite a few soldiers that don't have horses. We'll need to fix that. But thankfully, I think they're all veteran soldiers except for the one. I mean, technically, we can make this guy just colonist again, which is fair. We'll keep 50 guns there just in case something does happen. Yeah, whatever that is, we'll build a village there. They're actually producing a lot of furs right now, which is kind of surprising, but that is just fine. We'll sell the furs eventually, but didn't mean to hit the fortify, meant to hit no orders, but we'll clear that real quick. There we'll have all 4 of those dragoons try to hit that town. Shoot, I wanted to get a wagon train up to New Holland. Do the Spanish finally want to declare peace? You know what? At this point, I think I've sufficiently kicked their butts enough. I think, are they just going to surround my towns again? If they are, I'm just going to go blow up their towns. I'm tired of it. If that's what they're going to do. train a carpenter here. We already have a weaver. We could use some fishermen, though. Let's go ahead and get a fisherman. Just because I know we have a bunch. We can probably train a bunch of people, though. And, you know. Man, everything's popping up now. It's awesome to see. Let's see here. Hold on. This is going to end well. Alright. New Holland is full. What about Fort Orange down here? It needs another elder statesman. So let's go ahead and get one down there. So now I have 3 here. I really need to start training more. Because right now we need, what, 6 more, and I have 3. So let's go ahead and get 2 out of here. We'll make them both colonists. We'll keep 1 in there just to help. Do I want to do that? Yeah, let's go ahead and clear all 3 of these guys. 2 of them will go to our new colony. 1 will go down to Fort Orange. We'll go up here. Take 3 guys from here. I know we can't act. Well, you know, that's fine. We can't technically move them all, or can't really do much with them. So we got guys over here too that we can move and actually get down to the town a little bit faster. Let's do something like this though. He's going to go to New Amsterdam. Go to New Amsterdam. Go to New Amsterdam. The rest of the guys will continue to move. See, we'll have all these guys go to New Amsterdam. We'll just try to reorganize our forces here soon. Because even I don't know what I have down here. I know I have a good amount of troops. I just don't know where I need them at currently. Have this guy go back to New Amsterdam, and this guy to New Amsterdam. Alright, let's take a look at these. Well, we'll wait till these guys get there, and we'll actually see a full option of what our military is now. That's a scout. I guess we dropped his horses to create more. You know what? We can also, let's drop these guys down to soldiers now, since we're technically not fighting anymore. Well, I mean, we're not producing many, but we'll keep him like, well, here's what we'll do. We'll drop this guy down to a scout like he was. We'll make this guy a dragoon again, but the other guy here, make him a soldier. He was actually not a, essentially, I just want to make all the veterans have horses, and if the guys are just regular troops, let's just go ahead and give them, let's go ahead and just, if they're just regular colonists, we'll keep them as, we'll keep them as colonists right now. We really don't need them anymore, since they were kind of just like militia, I guess. That's better. This guy can up here and fortify. Alright, they're getting us cotton already. Alright. I can live with that. As a matter of fact, we've got a carpenter. I think what we did, we got a carpenter. We've got a. That's not good. Oh, we got Francis Drake. All right, what do we get from him? Ah, that's right. Privateers actually go up, which is awesome. We'll go Parvavir because we've been doing a lot of military actions here. Let's see here. This guy can go ahead and load up with 100 horses. We have some troops in New Amsterdam that could very well use them. What are we building here? We're building a fort here. All right. So this is awesome. We should have plenty of food here now. Yeah. That's awesome to see. Once we get... oh, we already got a shipyard here. Crap. And I really don't want to waste that. That's a lot of hammers we can use, but we'll just go over the blacksmith shop because we really need one of those. Let's do this. Let's go after the frigate. Why not? Oh, no. Yeah, we lost that one. Oh, well. go ahead and have all three of those guys go in there. If we can find them. This guy, can we just move to the front maybe? There we go. More statesmen. This is what's... Oh, that's not what I wanted. This guy. Move to front so we know where he's at. Why is it not letting me choose? There we go. Statesman. There we go. Now, technically, I know he's not, you know... We're going to lose our food production, technically, but... statesman. I mean, technically, we're going to lose our status here, but they should go up pretty quick, though. Hopefully, it should go up pretty quick. Weaver, we can move out here and tell him no orders. Soldier, nope, nope, nope. Got here, no orders. Orders there. He's actually going to New Holland. Nope, he doesn't need to go to New Holland. I think he needs to go to Fort Orange, doesn't he? Yep. Alright, well, we can fix that. Have that guy go to Fort Orange. And then this guy needs to go to the new town. We have quite a few people going to the new town, which is awesome to see, but, you know. And I'm hoping one of the villages around there, that one of the Indian villages, is cotton planters. So we can hopefully get some cotton back on the go here. Because that's the hope. Cool. Alright, go ahead and change this up. We'll go to the ironworks now so we can produce more tools there. What else are we doing here? Alright, this guy needs to go out here and start loading these guys up. There. Now this guy will go up to here. We'll pick up one of these guys. And we'll go to the new town. So that'll be a cotton planter, hopefully, eventually. That's kind of the hope. One of those guys will be a, we'll have our lumberjack there. We'll have everything, or a lumberjack there. We'll have quite a few people there. So, New Amsterdam, get those horses in here. Let's unload those horses. And then, because of that, let's get this guy to move to the front. This guy here, he's already a dragoon. This guy right here, move to front. Is there an easier way to click on these guys that I don't know about? Or dragoon, there we go. And then this guy, I need to move some people out of here, mainly the military people, but move to front here, so we can click on them here. There we go. I think we got 2 soldiers there that are only missing horses, which is pretty good. Here's what I want to see, though. Reports. Colony advisor. So here's our military. It's pretty formidable. We have a guy in Fort Orange that probably shouldn't be a soldier. But how many soldiers do we have that are just free right now? 1, 2, well, that are dragoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we got a free guy, but I'll keep him as a dragoon. Maybe not. I might drop him. Looks like we have about 14 or 15. And if that's true, what I'll do is I will, this guy here, I will move to front. He will just become a colonist again. And then we can use his horses to make another dragoon here. He was a soldier. He wasn't a dragoon. Duh. This is the guy that really don't need here. Yes, he was a scout, so let's make him a colonist. And then one of these guys who... one of these guys who doesn't have horses that are veterans, move them to the front and make them a dragoon again. Okay, now let's see. Colony advisor. If, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll keep 6 of them here. I will move 2 of them to Fort Orange. And then we can move 4 to our new place, and that'll be our military taken care of. No orders there. This guy can go ahead. Oh, actually, he needs to be on the next ship out of there. That's what he needs to be. We'll have him go to New Amsterdam just for now. This guy, however, we can actually put him into there. Get 50 Liberty Bells going. This guy we can go ahead and fortify. No orders there. Fortify there. Fortify there. That guy I don't have any orders for yet. This guy can go ahead and go to the new village here. No orders for that guy. Alrighty, so we're starting to recover a little bit from the war. It's not. I mean, we captured quite a few people, so our colonies have almost tripled, I think. So we'll keep 2 there, and our frigates back out here. We'll have them sit out here just to help patrol that area there. Alrighty, now, let's see here. Reports. That's what I want to go to. Colony advisor. So these we have. Well, we'll send 1 to Fort Orange, and the rest of them we'll send to the new town. That's how we want to do it. Right? Hold on. Did I read that right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 5 there. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. And so there's no orders on that guy. No orders on that guy. Technically, I could take my frigate and have him wait here. No orders on that guy. That guy needs to go to the new colony, so we'll have him and go wait. No orders. We'll have him fortify. He'll go to Fort Orange and fortify there. He'll load up there. Wait. Load up. Wait. Wait. Can't remember if a frigate can hold 4 or 5, and I don't remember. And now it's starting to worry me because, yep, he can only hold 4. All right, let's have him go up to here. And I'll have him wait. Can this guy now go to our new village? Orders, no orders. My phone is going crazy over there because there's storms starting to pop up, which it's normal for this time of year where I live in the U.S. I live in the Midwest U.S., in Ohio. In the summer, it gets pretty hot and humid, and then usually in the mornings it gets real hot, and then in the afternoons about this time there's gonna be some pop-up showers. Happens quite a bit. So usually it's not too bad. I mean, Thursday was a great day all day, and all of a sudden we lost power too. So, I'm just gonna give you a heads up. It might happen. I don't think it will. It's usually pretty good where I live about not losing power. So, something like that, and we'll get that all going here. 90% now with them. We're starting to sell some stuff again. Not a whole lot, but alrighty, now we can actually get up here. Let's get our Let's get our lumberjack going though. So we'll move this guy back out to be a pioneer. We can have him start plow clearing the land. Or that was just probably the first idea we'll do. Alright, no orders. Send this guy up there. Same with this guy. Tobacconist we probably don't need right now. The weaver we will, but... We'll keep clearing orders for right now because with the new town I really don't have anything for them yet. But I'll have them here soon. We got I think we have 2 ships going there just to drop stuff off. I think the French are about to drop off another dragoon in our area, which is not great. I got a feeling we might have to start fighting the French again, or the Spanish again, which I don't really want to do. But you know, if it has to be done, it has to be done. Okay, let's have this guy. We'll have this guy go pick up that last soldier for our town here. Oh, it's like, what are they talking about? But I guess we were trying to trade with them technically. Have the guy fortify there and fortify there. No orders, no orders. Oh, the privateer we need to get out of dock. Technically, we don't have enough food to get our carpenter in there yet. That's okay. Have this guy start heading up north. I believe that was our 3 soldiers. Yes, it is. And one of our elder states. We actually have already 2 elder statesmen up here, which is kind of funny. Don't have any orders for that guy. None for that guy. None for that guy. None for the carpenter, none for the fisherman right now, none for that colonist. Actually, we probably should have moved that colonist out. Have him fortify, fortify, fortify. No orders for him yet. I'll clear that. Alright, so we're getting our next village set up here. Finally seeing the our colony starting to recover after the Spanish War of 1660, I think it was. Could be wrong about that, but we won, so we get to write. We can write whatever we want to. We kicked the Spanish out of our lands, and now they're just back. Which there might be a Spanish War round 2. Might be coming up here soon. Which I don't know how that's going to work, but all right. Easy kill there. Have this guy head back to Amsterdam. Or New Amsterdam. Or did I tell him to go to Amsterdam? I might have told him to go to Amsterdam, and I really don't want him to go there. There we go. I already moved. Yeah, I've already moved the merchant this turn. Let's fortify that guy there. No orders, no orders. We'll have this guy move out back into the harbor here. Kind of protect our interest, that is. I probably should get that other pioneer up to here, just so that we can hopefully get this done a little bit faster. But what I'll probably do is I'll send the that pioneer. I'll have him go up to New Amsterdam. We'll have him pick up a bunch more tools, and then once he does that, we'll have him head over to the new place. You know what? How many horses do we have here? We don't really have a lot, but we'll head over to New Holland and we'll go pick up a bunch of those. We'll go ahead and just drop off 100 here. I know we're going to be lacking a little bit in there, but how many soldiers do we have here? We're missing 1 here, so there's 1 there, and we probably have another 1 or 2. We have 2 down here. We might just send that guy down to Fort Orange and have those guys resupply real quick. This guy will head back into New Amsterdam. And while I was thinking about it, I think I want to keep my galleon actually in the new town, just so that when we do get cotton eventually, we won't have a customs house to sell it right away. So hopefully we can just bring it over quickly to either like New Amsterdam or something like that, and we can sell it before we get a customs house there. Cool. You know what we could do? I didn't even think about this. Let's go ahead and complete a dock there. Even though our carpenter really, I mean, he can now get into there and start building stuff. We can just go ahead and do that, and then we get our fishermen in there next turn. That is, and I hit no orders on the Pioneer again. That didn't end well for me. Even though we've moved all those people out to the north of New Holland, we still have a lot of people that we have control over still. You know what? A custom house probably is not the worst idea to build here next. Since we've already started to produce cotton here. That's fine. Cool. We get one more there, and we'll have all... Well, we'll need one more statesman, don't we? I believe so. Let's make him a colonist. We need to go clear one... Oh. Clear orders of one guy. He has been chosen to become a new statesman. There's one nice thing to have enough colonists like this. We can actually, you know, when we need people to train, we can just send them from somewhere. All right, let's see what these Indians are offering. Not right now. We don't need sugar planters. That stinks. I was kind of hoping that we'd have something else there, but oh well. If we can get one master cotton planter, we can just send 2 more people up there to train with him. That'd be a lot easier on me. Let's have this guy head up this way. Now order all these people. You know what? Oh, shoot. We got a fisherman there. We can actually get... Even though we don't have a cotton planter there yet, we can actually get that weaver going and hopefully start selling some cloth for a good amount of money. At least that is the hope. Well, privateer's damaged again. Alright. Let's head up this way. Let's get our fishermen in there and get some fish caught. Go. Get 12 food now. Plenty of food now. And we'll get the cloth going here. And you know what? Since we have them here, let's just go ahead and put our statesmen in. Hopefully by the time we can start getting a lot more people converted from over here. Especially since we already have 2 of them there. We'll see. Don't really know how that's going to work out, but we'll see. Where's that wagon in New Holland? Number 1, this guy needs to become a statesman. Nope. Go to New Amsterdam. I finally remembered to take that guy to New Amsterdam. Alright, this guy's gonna go north and try to find a place that they can do sugar or cotton planting, which probably should be around there somewhere. But I think every one of these towns has 3 statesmen. So this guy is probably the last one we need to go over to the new place. So we'll have him walk up this way. That guy can go there and fortify. Eventually we'll have to start getting rid of units because we'll have... Unfortunately, this game does have a population limit. I don't remember what that is, but I know it's quite a bit. So we'll just have to be careful with that. Don't think... Well, we can... There's tobacco and cotton we can go give to New Amsterdam to sell for right now. But because of that, let's also... Can we get... we have our weaver going. We have some cloth in here already, so... excuse me. We could just buy a custom house. Let's go ahead and do that. so we can get at least some money in here. Probably not a whole lot right off the bat, but you know, at least it's better than nothing. Nope. My throat's starting to go out. It's not going too well. Alright, this guy. Go over here. More Pioneer with 100 tools. Should be what he became. Hopefully, at least. Have this guy go up north now. Plow clear though. That's already been plowed. Awesome. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's go ahead and start roading our place then. Don't have to worry about there anymore. Spanish aren't having any luck now with those Indians, which is awesome because they were buttheads to us, and now hopefully they're getting a little bit more of their just desserts with the Incas now, which is awesome. So we got a custom house here. Hopefully we can start making a little bit more money. You know, fingers crossed and everything like that. There we go. So Fort Orange is now 100%. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. I forget Amsterdam and New Amsterdam look so similar, and I do mess it up every once in a while. Look at this. We're making a lot more here. Why? Oh, it's our fur trapper in the... See, I wish this guy would just leave. It'd be so much nicer. You know what? Let's make him a preacher. Let's get some crosses going here. Why not? That guy's going to Fort Orange. No pirates. Nope. Go in peace. This guy need to drop this off. We'll make this guy a oh, you know, well... I mean, technically we can make horses here now. We don't make a lot. We'll make about 7 at max. But you know what? We can always do that, and we'll have another place making horses so that we don't have a huge strain on New Holland, which is still producing quite a few horses each turn, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get our lumberjack back out there. You know what? We can have this guy go pick up this elder statesman. Elder statesman, please. I'll have him wait, because I get a pioneer I want to hopefully... Didn't mean to do that one. Alright, well, that's not going to help me at all. Road, please. So need to head up this way. I'll have to wait on that pioneer for next turn, but that's okay. Yeah, did not mean to do that one. Because I really don't need a farmer there. That's kind of the issue, though. You know what? Zoom to colony, because we have 300 muskets here. Well, I can fix that actually pretty easily. Head back to the place you just were, because we can drop it off. We can sell it there now. This guy needs to go to New Holland. Okay, I can wait there. Oh, I didn't mean to order my privateer, but that's okay. I think we'll have to have this guy go to here, clear his specialty, and then send him back out. Be a bit of a pain, but that's okay. This pioneer here can load on here and head to the new village. Fortify him. We'll probably do 1 or 2 more rounds at least. Probably get to about 350-ish. We'll get about 10 minutes. I'll wrap it up there. So, yeah. So far, honestly, I didn't expect that war with the Spanish to go that well. and somehow it did, and it really helped. It kind of helped us with our population. It really kind of boomed it, which is awesome. So, you know, that does help. Probably can go ahead and clear that ore miner specialty because I really don't have any place to make more ore, nor do I think I want to. You know what I mean? For right now, we might keep them because we also have another one there. You know what? We have a gunsmith there too. How much food do we have left? We have 5 food left over here. We could get our gunsmith working here. Very easily have guns here. That actually might help us a lot more than I think it would. Once we get up to 100% liberty again, we'll be able to make a lot more. We can actually make horses there, which I think will work out just fine. So go ahead and clear that specialty from that guy. I'll have him probably go to this village next, which will actually be a little bit easier, hopefully. I'll have this guy head up north. This guy, we can probably go ahead and instate this guy, because why not? Because it'll help us get our liberty up a little bit faster. Sorry, yeah. This guy can actually head straight north and actually start building the road there. Pretty much that top row, though, is pretty much all going to be cotton. That's kind of the plan for right now, that is. We already have 10% liberty there, which is pretty crazy, but that's good at least. But also what I wanted to do here, load this guy up with 200 tons of muskets, so that guy's not dumping any more muskets anywhere. We'll have one go here, or well, I think actually, hold on. We can have one go to Fort Orange and one go to Amsterdam. We'll drop tools off, we'll drop stuff off there just so that we'll have muskets in the case, because there's somebody, I don't remember who it is, but in the case of emergency, if you have guns in your town, they will a colonist will just pick up a musket and start fighting. And I don't remember who that is exactly, but I do know that is something we do need to do before we actually declare independence. We have full muskets everywhere and full horses everywhere, and then usually, since we have enough wagons, I'll probably do a wagon, or each town will have a wagon. One will have horses, or one side will have horses, the other side will have muskets, just so that we have enough if something were to happen. And honestly, since we're already talking about independence, it's only 1671, so we're already kind of ahead of the game on this. Do we have somewhere that we were trying to finish something and we couldn't? Is that something I saw? University there? Nope. Nope. Is it up here at the new town? Maybe? Nope, I don't know what that was. Alright, well. No orders for that guy or that guy. Nope. There's a French ship here. 100 horses and 78 sugar. Alright. Horses. Woo. I always use horses. I don't think I need anything there. Is the French really just parked there, really? I'm going to go ahead and plow there then. Not right now, thank you, though. So that was kind of a bust. I'm going to go out to these two villages next to see, or maybe that one. That one actually might have it because it's got the cotton thing right next to it. A lot of privateers there. Alright, one more round and I think we'll call it a stream there, guys. So we'll got a few more things we want to take care of real quick. We got Paul Revere. Alright. So when it comes... funny enough, this is the guy I'm talking about. So if we have muskets stockpiled in a colony and we get attacked and there's no soldiers there, we'll go ahead. We actually automatically get some sort of soldier. It's a little bit better. So that is pretty cool there. Let's go ahead and get John Paul Jones, because John Paul Jones will actually get us another frigate, which would be awesome to have. I don't see anybody or anything we can do here, but it's still working out pretty good there. Not too bad. Let's have this guy hit a New Amsterdam and drop off a bunch of muskets. This guy needs to go to New Holland or New Amsterdam as fast as he can. You know what? Let's have this guy sail out this way. Why not? We'll charge him. Hey! Pirate gone. Alright, let's get these guys cleared away. Go ahead and plow clear there. This guy will go ahead and just run across this river here. Alrighty, guys. I think that's where I'm going to stop for right now. Let everybody else run their turn out, and we'll save it. Oh. Alright, cool. We actually have been taking it to the French, too, just kind of secretly. Come on, game. Alright, we're going to save it here as that one. Alrighty, guys. Well, let me go ahead and flip onto my main camera here, which will be this button. So getting used to that one. Alright, guys. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the stream here. I certainly enjoyed playing today. We got actually a lot done. We got a new village set up, but most importantly, we actually fought our first kind of big war against the Spanish and won handily. We have so many colonists now that we don't know what to do with them all. Hopefully we'll be able to train them into specialties and we can actually get, I'm hoping to get a little more of the kind of the Gulf of Mexico colonized so that when they do attack, I have this like ring of fortresses around there that we can use. Kind of an idea. Maybe I don't know if we'll get all, fortresses all the way around, but we'll have a good amount of fortresses there. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today. If you guys are new here, I thank you guys for joining me today. I do stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tuesdays we play usually some sort of tycoon game. We've been playing in Planet Coaster, building it in the Thunder Lake Park. It's been actually kind of fun there. Thursdays we've been playing a little more classic games, so games like Colonization. We were playing Stardew Valley, which is not an old game, but it kind of looks like one. That's kind of what I was dealing with there. And on Fridays, we've been playing Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries, and that's always been a fun one, too. If you're a big fan of either big robots or laser fights and stuff like that, it's one to check out. So I'm here 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So, guys, I hope you guys can come out for one of those. But that is going to be it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. for some Mech Warrior 5. Hope you guys can join me then, and I'll see you guys later.